I remember the day they came to get me. I was a toddler doing toddler things. I remember playing with my toys, hide and seek with my imaginary friend. Who would have thought that the game of hide and seek would soon be a game of life? When I say hide, it was a life of burying depression and pain. When I say hide, it was trying to manage and cope as a growing child into teens with identity crisis. Looking in the mirror for witness, do I look like them? When I say hide, I'm speaking of the anxiety and fear of permanent separation, questions in my mind, in my heart, will I ever see them again? When I say hide, it was smiling when my heart was truly bleeding, longing, wanting, praying, asking, decreeing better days ahead with you. When I say hide, it was pretending I really had you around when my relationships were empty and void. When I say hide, it was pretending close friends were cousins just to create family identity. When I say seek, it was a search of keeping up with the identity I once had. When I say seek, it was scraping the bottom of my memory to remember my last vivid moment with you. When I say seek, it was holding, clenching the rags I once had on my back with tears in my eyes as I took my new name, Foster. When I say seek, it left me in search for 10 years of my life, holding a promise that I will once unite with you again. When I say seek, it was the burning passion in my heart that let me know there were only a few more nights of weeping and crying and I would see you again. Yet there's a new name I hold. They say this name can even affect my identity later in life. They say this name renders you a statistic of failing proportions. They call me Foster, the child who needs strangers to take to my care. They call me Foster, the child whose family is in crisis. They call me Foster, the child who suffers with separation anxiety. They call me Foster, the child who acts out for bits of attention when the pain gets too great. They call me Foster, the one who's tremendously favored, not always fortunate. Every time I heard Foster, it reminded me of the abandonment I experienced. I felt like nobody's child, orphan, trash, thrown away. I'm all grown up now, talking to those who share the pain I once knew. Foster, please hear me when I'm talking to you. I know the pain is great, and sometimes your thought leaves you in great debate. Foster, sometimes you have to give up the hope that the past could have been any different and accept the gift of the present. Your now is greater than your past. Foster, don't you know that when your mother and your father forsake you, then the Lord will take you up? Foster, I need you to hear me that the tearing in your heart will mend. The memories in your mind will heal. You will one day wake up from the nightmare and the glaring pain of torment that makes you wake with night sweats in your sleep. Foster, your name is truly greater than you know. Did you know that it stands for growth and promotion? That it stands for care and cherished? That it means to feed or nourish? Did you know that when you're fostered, you're promoted to growth? Foster, hear me when I tell you, I once was in your shoes. I grew up fostered. I had to be nourished, loved, cared for, supported, promoted, and further to stand here to tell you today, there's nothing wrong with being fostered, because it's all about how you come out of it all. So stand strong, foster.